that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. And that's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
philsgang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected. Learn how to short stocks with Phil Grandy and Steve Celeste at philsgang.com. You'll learn order entry, stops, understanding inverse ETFs, and much more. That's Saturday, October 9th, live from 12 p.m. Eastern to 3 p.m. Eastern, and it's archived for 2 weeks. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. Go to philsgang.com and register to learn how to short stocks before it's too late.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
I've signed up, and I've learned an incredible amount from Phil and Steve. The staff at Phil's Gang gives platinum-level service and stock recommendations. You know, it's as simple as that. At the end of a month or so, I've always been in the black. Phil's Gang is a class act. I'm happy to be a member.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
If you get a significant dip in big tech, you buy that dip.
Buy that dip. Here he is again. The market is up 457 points on dip buying. And if you buy on the dip, you better know the difference between a trend and a dip. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. People today are going to get slaughtered, especially buying tech stocks in this rally. Crazy. It's unbelievable. The fake Business News Network created a fake narrative today. They needed a rally. Because this has been, September was horrible. October starting out horrible. They needed a rally, so they created one with a fake narrative that the economy's in a solid recovery. What are you, nuts? Headlines. U.S. Commerce Department says consumer spending is strong despite high prices. What are you, nuts? Give me a break. And then right after that, of course, Barney comes out and says, buy on a dip.
If you get a significant dip in big tech, you buy that dip.
But wait a minute. All dips aren't the same. That's right. When your stock goes down, Varney, if it's keeping the trend, you're okay. That's fine. You can buy on a dip if it keeps the trend, upward trend. If it breaks that trend and you buy on a dip, you're going to get slaughtered. Case in point, let's take a look at some of the stocks that people are buying today. Let's take Facebook. There you go. You got people running to Facebook. Now think about this. Facebook, this has been a real winner. But this stock has dropped going back to September from around 383 to down around 328. That's a significant break. A 14% drop. I mean, in a stock like Facebook, these stocks drove the entire S&P. These stocks, 6 stocks, remember, contribute about 30% of the S&P. Just 6 stocks. You take those stocks out, are you kidding me? There'd be no market. But here's what I'm talking about with the dip. If you're with me and you're looking at the chart, we're telling our members, do not buy Facebook on the dip. Why? Because you're buying in a trend that's broken. If you look on my chart, it's colored red. It means there's more money going out than coming in. In other words, the trend is broken. When a trend isn't broken, that means you took profits. People took profits, and people always take profits in stocks. But when they take those profits, the flow of money continues in an uptrend. But people today don't know the difference between an uptrend, downtrend, or a banana peel. Have no idea. They just listen to this idiot. Buy on the dip. Oh, by the way, let's give him credit. He also said a couple of weeks ago, remember when he said buy on the dip?
Don't ever take investment advice from me. Don't ever take investment advice from me.
That is the best advice he could give, because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Let's take a look at another stock. Let's take a look at some of your favorites here. That's Facebook. Let's look at Amazon. Now, boy, look at this. What we call tourist investors. These are people who don't know anything. These are people who have not been in this market for probably 13 years. They just jumped in this market in the last month or two when they could buy a quarter share. So, Robinhood. So, take a look at this. If you're buying Amazon today, you got to be nuts because the trend was broken. It was broken. If you have a mobile device, please go to my site, philsgang.com, and take a look at this. The trend is going down. It means it broke its cash flow trend. Money's still pouring out. You're going in and buying it, and you're going to get hurt. And you're going to say, God, it seems like every time I get into a stock, it goes down because you don't know what you're doing. Now, let's take, for example, your favorite Apple. Oh my God, people are going into Apple today like crazy. Oh, by the way, Apple was at a high of $155. It dropped to a low $138. It's at $142. Do you know what's between $138 and let's say the high of $158? Sellers. You have all sellers. People were saying, if I get half my money back, I'm out. And every time you go in and you buy a stock and it's a downtrending stock, money is coming out, unlike an uptrend. I mean, think about that. You're going and buying a stock that is drowning. You're jumping in and holding on to the guy drowning. He's taking you under because the trend is down. And so even if you bought it today at 142 and you think you got a great deal, oh boy, I'm going to get rich. I bought Apple at 142. Do you understand to get up to 150 here, let me give you the high here. Get up to around 157, it's almost impossible because between where you're buying it today and the high back in September, say September 8th, is all sellers. These are people saying, look, get me out if I get half my money back. And every time the stock moves up, boom, it gets hit. When do you buy these stocks? When they make a new high. That's right. You don't buy on a dip when the trend is broken. And the only stock, if you go through the stocks, I'll do them with you right now to help you out. Facebook, you're nuts. You're going to get killed. Amazon, same thing. Oh, my God. Look at Apple. You're going to get killed. Broke trend. You don't buy on a dip on a broken money trend. Microsoft, broke trend. Google, broke trend. Netflix is the only one that you should be buying today, but be cautious. You should be buying today. That's the only tech stock you should buy today because when it dropped, it didn't break its trend. So you can buy on the pullback. You only buy on a pullback when the trend of money is still going up. In other words, they sold off to take profits. When a trend breaks, they're not selling off to take profits. They're selling to get the hell out of Dodge. Get me out, get me out, get me out. So, why don't you today sign up? I think about, I don't know how many we got left, 15, 16. We're going to have on this Saturday, October 9th, noon to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be archived for 2 weeks if you can't make it. It's only $75. We're going to get you prepared for whatever's coming, but we know what's coming. A huge correction, a crash. We're going to get you finally out of that position where 80% of you lose money. 80% of you always lose money in the market. It's a fact. Look it up. 80% of people in the market lose money. Only 20% consistently make money. We're going to get you there. You know how? Because we're going to convert you. We're going to show you with the same ease that you buy these stocks, you can sell a stock short. We're going to show you techniques like this one. How not to go in and listen to Varney or anybody else tell you buy on the dip. So you can look before you buy and say, oh, I better check and see if it broke its trend. Well, it broke its trend. I'm staying away from that. I'm staying away from Amazon. Let me see. Oh, Google broke its trend. Well, Facebook broke its trend. Oh, let's see. Oh, Netflix didn't. Oh, they just took profits. I'm going into Netflix. Once you can do that, what a difference it makes. And then the big difference when you finally can say, hey, this stock's going down. I'm going to sell it short. $75, archive for 2 weeks. Sign up. I think we only have 15 left, but check it out.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. And that's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now. Or or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so what people don't realize when they're buying a stock, there is a trend. What makes a stock go up? What makes a stock go down? Trend of money. There's big institutions, big boys, insurance companies, banks, hedge funds, all kinds of gangsters. They decide when stocks go up or down. It's their money that makes them go up or down. So you need to know, anytime you're going to buy a stock and you hear an idiot tell you to buy on a dip, you better understand before you buy. Is that trend intact? When that stock went down, was it just profit taking? If it was just profit taking, then probably that trend is intact. And yes, buy on the dip. But if that trend is broken and you buy in a dip because you have no idea what you're doing, you're buying out of emotion because, boy, that's their job. Fake Business News Network, like today, making this big fake narrative. The economy's in a recovery. We're in a recovery. And the consumers are spending and they're strong, which is a total lie. Think about it. How can consumer spending be strong? How can that be? Their confidence has been down 3 months in a row. You are dead, dead, dead. When consumer confidence is down, it is over. They don't spend. When consumer confidence is down, they don't spend. When they tell you consumer spending is strong, what they're doing is they're not looking at the units, the number of units sold. So if you have 10 hats and you sell 10 hats, and let's say the 10 hats are you sell them all, let's say the $10 is $1,000. And now next month you measure it, and now you, oh, look at this. I got I made more money. Gee, instead of $1,000, I made $1,200. Wow, boy, consumer strong. No, you're not strong. We're not selling more hats. That's inflation. The price went up. And then that kills the consumer because his wages get cut. I don't mean the boss goes in and cut wages. Inflation is like the equivalent of me cutting an employee's wage 2.2%. Confidence has dropped. When confidence drops, so does spending. God, there's 15 million people have not gotten their jobs back. They lied to you. There's 15 million people still looking for jobs. And what kind of jobs are they getting? Lousy part-time jobs. Prices at the same time are going up. Food, gasoline, everything's skyrocketing. But they come out with a headline, consumer spending is strong, because they only look at the number instead of the units sold. And then you get Varney on and the rest of these people and these business news organizations, and they just lie to you. It's their job. It's their job is to get to your emotion, target it, get you hopeful, build that optimism, build that euphoria, complacency, get you in there to buy on the dip. You know how many people got killed when they bought on the dip in the .com and the housing con, and how many people got killed when they bought in our crash we had in 2020? They got killed. If the things were so good, if the economy was so good, why is it the sale of durable goods is the lowest in 40 years? I'm talking about refrigerators, all kinds of appliances, and TV. The worst in 40 years. Oh, but Varney said, buy on the dip. Unbelievable. Prices are skyrocketing on everything. Inflation is cruel because it's a tax. And Biden and the rest of them are lying to you. Just like the Republicans lied to you and they're in charge. Oh, you're not going to cost you anything. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Inflation is terrible. It's a cruel tax. And when you have inflation, investors sell their treasuries. They sell their treasuries because the yield on their investment doesn't keep up with the inflation. They sell them. So what happens? When you sell a treasury, yields go up. And the fake business news network says, oh, look, the economy's good. Yields go up. Anytime interest rates are going up, that means the economy's doing well. Look, interest rates are going up. Yes, that's true. But not because when yields go up, it should be because there's great productivity, there's great demand. So they're setting up interest rate, pushing them higher to slow things down. The other reason why yields are going up because the economy's lousy. It sucks. And the prices are going crazy. Prices aren't going up based on demand, but prices are going up because we shut everything down. We don't have enough people to build stuff. So we got more demand, but there's no productivity. That's the worst thing you can do, is be buying a stock into something like that. However, if you have a stock that's going up, like what we did, I have my members, everybody's in there buying these stupid big tech stocks. They're going to get slaughtered. And I've had my members for months, buying the COVID-19 stocks. You can ask any one of them. I have them buying CCL, the cruise line. Take a look at it. But guess what the difference is between that and Google and Delta Airlines? Delta Airlines, Carnival Cruise Lines, MGM, guess what? The trend is going up. That means when people took profits, they didn't break the trend. There's still more money going in than going out. So before you buy a stock, get all excited. Listen to Varney or somebody else telling you, or Kramer, buy in the dip, buy in the dip. Make sure you understand and identify. Is the trend broken? I'm not going to buy in a dip. You only buy when that trend isn't broken. Oils. Look what we've done with oils. My favorite, MRO. We've done beautiful with MRO. That's it. Since the day it turned green at $11.50, now it's at $15.40. Beautiful. So that's probably about I think it's around a 12% return, something like 15% return. The stock's a $15 stock. Why am I going to go buy Google? Why am I going to buy Amazon? What are you, nuts? When those trends are down and my trend's up on a little stock like this, hey, I'll be right back. Remember, sign up for my webinar and also my membership free
Go
for 10
to
days.
philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month? philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang free for 10 days. Not only do you get the color-coded Pro Chart, but you also get, in the morning, a full, before the morning starts, coffee talk, where we tell you exactly where we give you our input as to what is going to go on in the market. Gives you a heads up. I mean, you get a lot of things all day long. You get alerts, but the most important thing you get is an understanding how the market works and how to make money when the market goes against you. That's so important. 80% of people lose money because they don't care. They just buy stocks and then they hope. They get in the hope mode. And who's there to help you with the hope mode? The optimism, the complacency, the euphoria, these dopes on the fake business news networks. They're there to help you all that. Look, the stock market's the best place in the world to be. There's no other place that you can go and you can just put money in and take it out like that, put it in. I mean, you can't sell a house like that. You can't sell a car like that. You can't sell any investment. This is and it's all liquidity. There's so much liquidity. You always got buyers, unlike houses or anything other assets. You always got buyers. It's a wonderful place. People get discouraged because they lose money when the market goes down. When the market goes down, they panic. Then they hate the market. When they should love the market the most is when the market goes down, because you make 10 times the money, or not 10 times the money, but it goes down 10 times faster than going up. And once you learn how to make that money on the way down and you look forward to the market going down or your individual stock, what a difference it makes. It's incredible. What a feeling. Now when the market goes down, you say, I don't care. And we'll get you there. On Saturday, expose yourself to this market to a class that helps you. You know, I mean, invest $75 in yourself before you buy another stock or a case of beer. God, just learn how to position yourself. It's as easy as flicking a light switch. All right. So that's going to be this Saturday, $75, limited to 75. We only had this morning 18 left. I don't know how many we got now. Also, join my gang. It's free for 10 days, and you get the color-coded chart. And you'll learn, again, believe me, you'll learn more than you'll learn at Harvard. All right, let's move on. You know, today, when I hear this kind of garbage,
50 million Americans are going to get a tax cut.
That if it's a $2 trillion spending plan, it costs $2 trillion.
Well, I'm not necessarily sure about that.
Well, I think you should be sure about that. The reason you're not sure is because you know it's a lie. You know it's a lie. Nothing's free. You really think spending $5 trillion is free? Not going to cost us anything? Oh, no, because you're going to go, we're going to tax. We're going to tax those darn old rich people. Those people who if they take a risk, if they invest and take a risk, we're going to get them. We're going to punish them because they are investing and they're creating jobs and they're taking the risks. We're going to get them for risk taking. That's what they're doing. Think about it. The stock market's forward looking. It always is. So is investing. You got to make decisions about your company, about its future. So I've had 2 public companies. And you look forward and you look at the economy, say, okay, what's the economy going to be in 5 years from now? What's it going to be? You have to anticipate. And when you see these people in Washington all of a sudden say, I want to take money from you. I want you to invest. I want you to take all the risk, but I want to be the partner. I want to be your partner. This is what they're saying. Bernie Sanders, who never ran a business in her life. No, I should say that. He and his wife ran one business. They started a college in New York State. They started a college, and they ripped off the banks for $5 million. They didn't have to pay it back either. And they weren't prosecuted. $5 million. Must be nice to have connections. But lower gains, a lower gains tax, especially on dividends. I mean, that you want to invest in the future. You want to buy new equipment. That helps the labor. If I buy new equipment and you can produce more, I'll give you a raise. That's what I talked about yesterday. Pensions were a wonderful thing. Pensions were a wonderful thing. What a deal we have with pensions. I'm going to guarantee you have a retirement. You work here, you retire, it's going to be guaranteed by me. I'm going to make sure that you have the best pension fund manager, and you're going to have that guaranteed retirement money. You're going to have adequate money every month when you retire, it's going to be guaranteed. Not only by the company, it's going to be guaranteed by the government. You got 2 guarantees. Just make me good product. And then the idiots like Bernie Sanders and the rest of the say, no, we're going to change that. What we're going to do is we're going to tell the investor, we're going to say to him, you make the decision on the investment you're going to put in your account. You make the decision. I'm not the owner, the CEO. No, we're not going to do that anymore. You make it. How stupid. A person that runs a machine or whatever, that's what they do. They're not investors, but they shifted from the responsibility of the employer to the employee. Imagine how stupid that was. Just plain stupid. I mean, so now they're telling us that they want more of the profits that you make. When you start something, especially a business, or you have an existing business, you're going to expand, that's a risk. You're risking your money. Where the hell's the government? Where's their risk? They have no risk. But they want more of it? It's going to destroy this country. You've got to lower those capital gains and taxes on those dividends for people who make future investments. If they raise these capital gains tax and they take away your enthusiasm from taking risk, do you know where this economy is going to be? This economy's in a tank now. Remember how they said the economy was going to be 6-7% by the end of the quarter here, the fourth quarter of this year? Our GDP growth on annual basis would be 7-8%. No, it isn't. It's going to be 1.8%. And I said that. And now they're coming out with, guess what? 1.8%. Remember I said this? Now listen to me. You got to stop listening to the fake business news networks. You got to stop listening to them. They're telling us that the fourth quarter of 2021 is going to have a GDP growth of 7%. Are they nuts? Nah, guess what? Now they just came out maybe 1.1%. All right. So listen, right now we got a market that a lot of people are buying on the pullback, and you're going to get hurt. Do not buy on any pullback unless you're sure the trend did not break. And you should be calling, I'm telling you, you should be calling your congressman and tell them, do not raise capital gains. Do not. That's going to destroy this country. It's going to destroy our economic growth. It will be $44 billion. What am I talking about? $88 billion less. If they do this, our economic growth is going to get cut by $88 billion. Can you imagine that? You know how many people would be out of work? They're thinking 1.2 million people will lose their jobs if they go through and they raise the capital gains tax or they raise the corporate tax. So why don't you learn how to make money when that happens and stocks go down so you're protected? Wouldn't that be a good idea? Look, $75. It's archived for 2 weeks. You don't even have to be there this Saturday, noon to 3. Check it out. You'll love it.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60, 70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you've got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, today, when I look at what people are buying today, it's just really upsetting because people are jumping into these tech stocks. The only one that's decent is Netflix, but you take Facebook, Amazon, Google, they're all piling into these things. And they're going to go right back down. I told you that, remember when on September 21st, when the market we went down 1,000 points, and then everybody came in buying a dip, and I said, don't do that, you're going to get hurt, and I was right, wasn't I? You all thought I was nuts. I said, don't buy it. Remember we had that 1,000-point drop, then another 500-point. I said, don't buy these things. Don't buy in a dip. And guess what? Everybody bought, and then they lost their money, went right back down. Same thing's going to happen now. The only stocks you should be buying are those stocks that have relative strength, those stocks that have the trends are still intact. They're uptrending. And those stocks are your refiners, your drillers, your energy stocks. And if you're with us, you would have all those. You'd be in the right stocks. And then when they turn and start going down, you're going to make money on the way down. Every day, all you have to do is follow our portfolio. That's it. Every day at 2 o'clock, Steve, who's the head of our education department, post our portfolio. It's our member portfolio. You see what they buy every day. You see what they invest in every day. It's total transparent. You see it. And then he tells you what to do. Example.
lows. We're still holding this pretty light shares long here with the 3% trailing stop under it, starting to move back up for us. Like I said, if the date...
And then he stays with you and tells you exactly what to do with your stock. Does anybody do that for you? Does anybody do that for you? No, of course not. It doesn't. They don't, do they? So give yourself a chance. It's worth $75. Invest $75 in yourself before you invest in beer or anything else. You're going to find, for the first time in your life, you're going to say, boy, that makes sense, doesn't it? Finally, when my stock goes down, I don't have to worry anymore. And stop listening to this garbage, these annuities. I can't stand these ads. You hear them on Saturday, every Saturday. I can guarantee you, when the market goes up, you make money. When the market goes down, you don't lose money. Really? I'll talk about that another day. But we have a system so easy because it's a color-coded technology. It tells you exactly what to do. So if you just stay with our portfolio and don't go off the reservation, just stay with our portfolio. We've been doing this for a lot of years. The same stocks. You know, you only need 5-6 stocks. Pros have the same 5 or 6 stocks. 80% of their income comes from the same 5 or 6 stocks they've been in for years. Why? Because they make money when they go down. You know, the government has a negative net worth of $20 trillion. What are you, nuts? We're bankrupt. The national debt, when they say they're not going to tax anybody, when they're going to raise all these, when they're going to slam this $5 trillion deal down our throat, it's not going to cost anybody anything under $400,000. If you make less than $400,000, you're not going to be taxed. Really, we are being taxed. We are being taxed. It costs each one of us, the $28 trillion, every one of us. We have a bill of $85,000. No, we don't get it in the mail, but when you go to the gas pump, you see it. You pay on your $85,000, your share of the 28, and that's going to go up even more. Gas is going to go up even more. So, being with us, you'd be making money in the energy stocks right now. You'd be making money in the refiners right now. You'd be making money in the drillers. And when they come back down, you're going to be making money when they come down. That's what you're going to get out of Saturday. That's what you're going to get out of being a gang member. And try it for 10 days. It's free. No one even charge you. And all we ask when you start making money, please help St. Jude. Here, listen to this. Bernie Sanders.
Let me repeat. I originally, and what the overwhelming majority of members of the Democratic caucus want, is a $6 trillion bill. We have already made a significant compromise.
He sounds like a huckster, doesn't he? Oh, that bill is $6 trillion. We made a big compromise. It's down to 3. It's like these furniture sales. Ever see these stores? They always have an ongoing sale going. I know one store in Sarasota has been going out of business for 42 years. And they always mark up the stuff before they put the stuff in the window. Big sale, 80% off. They already marked it up. What a huckster. This guy's a huckster. This guy's no good. He's a communist. But guess what? He's in charge of our money. He's going to tell us where our money is going to go.
This is not a wish list. Climate change, childcare, community colleges, tuition free.
Wait, what did we do before Bernie Sanders? What did we do? Was there any free community college before the Civil War? After the Civil War, was there free community colleges? World War I, World War II, after World War II, was there any free community colleges? This became a great nation because we worked. When you work for something, you appreciate it, and then you work harder because then you appreciate it again and again. And when that money comes in because you're working hard and the money starts piling up, you get excited. And then finally, you're not doing it for the money, you're doing it for the win, for the excitement that you're making right decisions. There's nothing like it. And the stock market, each stock is like your own little business. These people who run around trying to find a small business, are you nuts? Why would you run around trying to find a small business? Are you nuts? Do you know how much aggravation is owning a small business? Try to get a sign permit? Just try to get a sign permit. Are you kidding me? The regulations and the state regulations, the county regulations, all the regulations you need. And then you got to go through, then you got responsibility for employees. And you got, oh my God. But you got your own little business in the stock market. You can pick out your own little business. If you want it to be Marathon Oil, there you go. You want it to be Rig, there you got your own business. Right now, my portfolio, we own 6 businesses. The Spiders is one of them. We own 6. 5 plus the Spider. So that's how you look at it. Each stock is a business. You anticipate in any business. The difference between people making money and not making money is they anticipate. People who don't know how to anticipate lose their business. The beautiful thing about this business is you don't have employees, you don't have the government, you don't have nothing. What a beautiful business this is. But you got to know what you're doing. And everybody who decides they're going to stay home and trade to be a day trader, they all go broke. Day traders all go broke. Maybe 1 out of 500 can make a living day trading. You know, all you have to do is take the Spiders, put it with our Pro 2 color-coded chart, and when it tells you to buy, you buy. When it tells you to sell, there it is. Sell it short. Make money on the way down.
President Trump had a $1.5 trillion infrastructure package. Ours is $550 billion, by the way. 5% of his was paid for. Ours is paid for.
Really?
And second, we said, you know what? We're not going to do it by raising taxes. We're not going to hurt the American worker more.
Well, you're raising taxes, and it's going to hurt. Unbelievable. $6 trillion in stock buybacks has created the biggest bubble in history, and you're not going to be prepared when this market crashes? You don't want to invest $75 in yourself? $6 trillion in stock. Wait a minute, what am I talking about? Sorry about that. $12 trillion in stock buybacks from 2008 to 2021. It was $6 trillion from 2008 to 2018. We got the biggest bubble in history. And you really think you're just going to stay there and stay with the same stocks? Google, Netflix, Apple. You think you're just going to stay in these and they're just going to keep going up and never going to come down again? Are you kidding? When 6 million people, remember, 22 million people lost their job. It was really more than that. It was about 33 million lost, but just take full-time jobs. 22 million people lost their full-time job. You know, 6 million of the 22 million haven't gotten their job back. And you know, when they're going to raise these capital gains tax and corporate tax, these people are going to get hit the worst. They're going to get hit the worst. Look, join my gang, philsgang.com. Just hit where it says Working Investor. And then, remember, sign up for the class, $75 webinar this Saturday, noon to 3, archived for 2 weeks, in case you can't make it.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.